Hey, what's up everyone? This is Hold Still. Go ahead and be finishing Grow Home today. Should take us... I'm not even going to say times anymore, because normally when I say how long it's going to take, it doesn't end up being that way. So right now I think we're about at 90%, probably more. Pretty much almost done. Let's go ahead and get done with this, and then I'm actually going to do a review on Rainbow Six tonight. I don't know, I said Rainbow. Review my own. This is my own opinions of the game. You know, I'm going to talk a little bit about it, more of it. Let me turn this down a little bit more of it, so that you guys can just see the gameplay. You know, just so you guys can see it. That way, if you want to go out and buy it, you guys can grab it, you know. It's a cool game. I like it. I'm just doing my own personal review. If you guys want to get it. You know, this is just to help y'all out. For any of my viewers who, you know, didn't know what it was all about, you guys can go on and check it out. You know, I'm going to give some opinions, but you don't have to listen to them, you know. This is just what I like and what I don't like about the game. That's what most reviews are. Just letting everyone know. I mean, I've never really done a review before, but I figured it would be fun. I'll probably have some time once I'm done with this. I didn't just want to beat this and be done with our stream for tonight. So let's go ahead and worry about this first, though. It shouldn't be too much longer, but like I said, you never know with these games. If you've been following my Dishonored series, you know what I'm talking about. So I think we're about at 90%. I think a little bit more than 90. We're pretty much almost done. I think we needed about 7 more crystals. I should probably take notes and look into them, but I don't. So whenever I do start a game that I've been streaming, it's kind of like, where am I? But either way, we'll still have fun tonight. Thanks for joining. For those of you who are watching me on YouTube after the fact, thank you as well. And if nobody's watching me, then I can just look at my own videos and smile. No, honestly, I really, you know, I have the same outlook as Kanor. If it's 0 people here or 100, we're still going to do this. You know, maybe later on down the road, people will end up stumbling across our videos, and we'll help put a smile on somebody's face. You know, as cheesy as that sounds, you know, I'm gonna give a little story. It may be corny, but I was in the hospital once. I had to get a surgery done, and Kanor was streaming, and I mean, I watched this video and I felt comfortable, so it's just something that I like, you know, and it's from a person that I like to see do it. So I didn't mean to get mushy or corny there, but you know, we do this for you guys. So whoever watches, I hope you enjoy. If nobody's watching, like I said, we're still gonna do it anyway. Hopefully later on down the road, you know, somebody's like, hey, Grow Home, I want to know if that game's cool or not. You guys can always just jump on Kanor Connective and check out our videos. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and find this stuff. So yeah, I've never done a review before. I was figuring I can go ahead and hit up a little bit of Rainbow Six just to let you guys know what it's all about. I've been playing it for the last couple of days, and it's kept me busy. It's pretty challenging. I always like challenging games. There is a point where you're kind of like, longer. You know, everyone reaches that point. Maybe some people like it, but I've hit that point quite a bit in Rainbow Six, and you know, We'll go ahead and talk about it when we get to it. I don't want to take away from Grow Home here. I really hope there's an ending to this game. If you were here in my last stream, we ended up getting some credits a little bit early. I don't know what I did, but I hope there's an ending. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, that's kind of my pet peeve when you play a game and the ending is like 5 minutes. I hate that. I like the stories, you know. I like to see long endings. Final Fantasy VII, you're going to hear me harp a lot on that game. That was probably the game of all games that made me realize how much, you know, I'm into gaming. Final Fantasy came out probably when I was about, I'd say 13, 14. That was my early teen years, and that game pretty much, you know, that game changed the way that I look at gaming. I just loved it. I would play Final Fantasy VII. If you guys have ever been in Kanor streams, I've mentioned it, but I'd be playing Final Fantasy VII from like 9 o'clock at night till like 7 in the morning. My mom would come in the room and she'd ask me if I was still playing, and I would just tell her that I had just woken up and started playing. Little did she know I had been up since the night before, but that ending, I didn't end up seeing that ending until later on, until my younger brother actually beat that game. I never ended up beating it, but he ended up beating it, and I saw the ending, and I loved it. You know, it was a pretty long ending. If you guys have never seen it, definitely check it out. But, you know, it just makes you feel accomplished. Hopefully this has an ending. I didn't mean to go too much into a tangent over it, but that's pretty much why I want to finish this out, just to see if there's any kind of story to it. Even if there's not, it's still a fun game. But I do get, that is kind of a little pet peeve of mine, when games have like, just, excuse my language, but crappy endings. You know, you play this game for hours on end and you end up getting like a 5-minute ending, or it just says like, thank you, and you're like, what? But indie games, you know, they're not as, no, I mean, as far as the endings, you know, some of them, I played some regular games are like that too, but, you know, normally indie games don't have crazy cutscenes or stories. It's mostly just for the art of the game, you know, and these graphics are amazing. I like this game a lot, so I've enjoyed playing it for you guys, and hopefully they have a part 2. I'd really like to see it, you know. I'd really like playing this game for you guys. So as far as replay value, if anyone knows me, I suck with the replay value. Normally when I beat a game, I'll probably never play it again. Nothing to do with the games, but I don't know. I just, you know, I've seen the story and got ourselves a crystal here. That's just how I am. I like to play a new game and catch the new story. There's been a couple games that I've replayed. Nice, so 6 more. There's been a couple games that I've replayed, and you know, for example, Shadow of the Colossus. I ended up replaying that game, and it wasn't the same because I ended up just crushing that game. I knew how to beat all the Colossus, so, and not that I didn't enjoy it, but I whizzed right through that game. So, you know, I guess to each his own. I'm nothing against people who replay games as well. My younger brother actually loves the game, so I'm glad he does it. So yeah, sorry I'm kind of in a talkative mood. I realize I've gone into like a few crazy tangents here, but just trying to keep y'all entertained, even though it doesn't show any viewers right now. I will have fun talking to myself. Hopefully this doesn't end up taking longer than I would like. So last time I figured out the crystals actually make a noise. hopefully we don't stay here too long. I kind of want to go probably for an hour on this game and get this finished up, and then I'm probably going to just review Rainbow Six for a good 20-30 minutes. I haven't even jumped online yet. I'll probably jump online just to show you guys what that's all about. So with this game, you know, like I said, we're pretty much almost, oh no! I ran out of juice. So yeah, with this, we're pretty much almost done with. Not really much, I mean, there's not really much more to it. We're pretty much just trying to find the last seeds and the last crystals, so hopefully we can finish this out. To all of you that have been keeping up with the stream, with this series, thank you so much for following this. And for any of the other streams that we've been doing, Kanor or I, thanks for following, guys. We really appreciate it. We always like talking to everyone, hearing their opinions on stuff. Like I said, I mean, most of my friends nowadays, they're, you know, they don't have time for games. They don't like to talk games. They don't like to nerd out like I do. I don't know if people outgrow it or what, but I'll be gaming until I'm old and probably on my deathbed. I know I probably won't be, but no, I mean, I hope to. Hopefully that's the case. I may have arthritis, and you know, you might as well enjoy it while you're young. You never know what's going to happen when you're older, and your bones are brittle. But anyways, trying to depress everyone. Let's go ahead and find these last crystals. These last ones have just been crazy to find. Last time we found a lot on these little floating rocks. I'm gonna chill up here for. What if I don't fall? I'm gonna chill up there for a bit and see if I can find any more on these little floating rocks. This is where we hit the jackpot last time. For any of you who followed my last stream. Pretty much now it's just all luck of the draw, really. I've just kind of been going to the top, free falling, seeing if I can run into anything. And I've actually seen a couple like that. Also, when the nighttime, you know, when it's nighttime, you can actually see a lot of the crystals at night better. So that's been helping out a lot. Let's just go ahead and kick back up here and see if we can see anything. This is kind of what I did last time. If not, we'll just free fall again and see if I can catch any on the way down. I actually like just free falling. It's pretty cool. Alright, so sometimes it's really annoying because you'll be free falling and you think it's a crystal and it's just like one of those little teleporters. So, like this one down here right below us. It actually looks like a crystal, but so that's just a teleporter. I think this one over here is just a teleporter. I went farther than I thought. Oh well. We don't have any set amount of lives, so we go ahead and just continue and see what crystals we can find. Yeehaw! Also the seeds too, we want to keep an eye open up for the final. I think there's 4 more seeds, so like I said, hopefully this doesn't take longer than expected, but these last ones might be, because even on my last stream it took a while to find them, so but there's not too many islands. I'm pretty sure we're just pretty much island hopping right now just to find the last stuff here, so and if by chance we do end up going longer than expected, we'll just finish this out another time. Like I said, I'll normally have something at this point of the game where we're near the end. I'll have something lined up, afterwards in case we do happen, or we'll just start our new series afterwards. I kind of do Tuesdays like Kanor does Wednesdays. This will be my indie game day. I'll try to stick to a schedule again now. I normally do Grow Home on Tuesdays, but I know this week has kind of been jumping around. I've been trying to finish Dishonored. I'm going to stick to a schedule now, especially since I found out with Dishonored that you can never really expect the ending until it ends. So, especially with games that I've never beat before. I thought Dishonored was going to be over, and we've ended up still going with that. So I won't underestimate any games anymore. So we'll just try to stick to our schedule from here on out. Just that way, you guys can know what to expect on the games that or on the days that I have certain games scheduled. Unless you guys like when I jump around on the schedule. That works for me. I'll play anything. Oh, where are these last ones? There should be a seed. I would think there'd be a seed on this crazy long. I earned a trophy. I guess it's called Gas Leak. I'm guessing it's for just flying around like a crazy with my rocket pack and wasting gas. Let's just run around up here, see if we could find anything. So like I said, we need 4 more seeds. And then I found a good amount of crystals here last time, so let's just could actually hear them like glimmering, so maybe we'll see if we can hear anything. So if I get kind of focused, that's what I'm doing. Not trying to ignore you guys, but trying to listen for the actual glimmer of these little crystals. Well, I guess since we're falling, we could see if there's any underneath. We'll go ahead and check. Go ahead and check these islands over here for any. So yeah, let's see if this ends up going longer than I expected. I thought for sure we could just knock these last ones out. Wonder what those are. Big oranges. Woohoo! I like grabbing stuff and just kind of taking it down with you. See if I could hear these. So yeah, I mean they make a pretty distinct sound. If anybody was checking out my last stream, you can kind of hear them just glowing or, you know, just making that little chime noise. So I guess we're going to have to go off of that because I haven't seen any. Let's go ahead and make our way to the top and we'll just kind of go down again. Just kind of free fall from there and see if we can spot anything out. And the seeds are a little bit bigger, so I mean those should be easy to. I guess at night they're a little bit harder to see. Crystals are going to be easier to see at night, and the seeds during the day are pretty easy to spot out. So I'm hoping that once we find the seeds, we can get that ship. I think it's like something with getting the ship started. So there might actually be like an ending, you know, after getting the all the seeds. I just haven't had any luck finding any right now, so. Normally they wash out on the beach too. We'll make our way all the way to the bottom this time, and that may be one up there, hopefully.